With the holidays right around the corner, I thought it would be a good idea to compile a list of 5 gift ideas for that retro gamer in your life for $50 or less. This is Steve from Restalgia, and let's get started. So the first item on the list is the cheapest but not necessarily the worst item. Pixel Pals are really neat, officially licensed collectible pixel art renditions of all of your favorite characters. You have access to your favorite franchises from Mega Man, Mario, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Marvel, Street Fighter, and even from older TV shows like Ren and Stimpy. These figures light up and make a really awesome desk piece. They can be purchased pretty much anywhere, but I'll leave some links to everything that I talk about in the description down below. Pixel Pals retail for about $15 to $20 depending on which one you buy, and would make really awesome stocking stuffers. They do require a couple AAA batteries, so if you pick one of these up, don't forget to grab some juice for them too. If you are a fan of the channel, you know that I am a big advocate for the mini and classic consoles that Nintendo, Sony, and recently Sega have put out on the market. My recommendation is to pick up the PlayStation Classic if you haven't already done so. When this product was launched, it was a huge flop. Sales were absolutely terrible, which left retailers with a ton of overstock, and they all heavily discounted them just trying to get them out the door. You can still pick these up pretty much everywhere for between $30 and $40, which is a far cry from the $100 list price they were originally asking just earlier on this year. The console comes with 2 really high quality controllers and is loaded with 20 mediocre games from the early PlayStation era. The reason this is a hot buy is because of all the classic consoles. This is the most powerful and has some of the best and simplest mods available that even a novice could do, turning this machine into a real emulation powerhouse. If you're not familiar with modding, it pretty much lets you load up whatever games you want on there so you can have any experience you're looking for. If you're thinking about picking this up, bundle it with a 32 gig USB drive and give the gift of emulation this year. Does your loved one own a Nintendo Switch? Because if so, you should really consider purchasing them a 12-month subscription to the Nintendo Switch Online service. Along with services like cloud game saving, voice chat, and online multiplayer, Nintendo has released 2 apps. These apps give you direct access to some of the most popular Super Nintendo and Nintendo titles to ever be released, streamed directly to your console. Nintendo is planning to continually add to the library and potentially include additional retro console games, so this is a great option for people who want to relive some of their childhood gaming memories. The service only costs $20 for the year for a single user, or you can purchase a family account for $35 that allows up to 8 different players to share the service. Single board computers have really blown up in popularity over the last few years. Amongst the leader in the market, the Raspberry Pi boards have been a staple in the industry with some of the most development behind them. You can really use them for pretty much anything. Although there is a new Raspberry Pi 4 on the market, I still recommend sticking with the Raspberry Pi 3B Plus, simply because there is already so many things that can be done with it. The board is most commonly used for creating home and retro video game media centers, but are often used for a whole host of computing and networking tasks. There is a lot of resources online that someone with absolutely no experience can look into getting, and end up with a really neat little machine. Building a Linux micro PC, creating a VPN, or even a home security system are just some of the things that you can do with this thing, and to be completely honest, it's just a lot of fun tinkering with it. These boards can cost anywhere from $35 to $50 depending on where you buy it and the demand at any given time, but it is well worth the investment. And the number 1 spot on the list this year goes to the 8BitDo SN30 Pro Plus controller. This is 8BitDo's latest and most advanced Bluetooth controller yet, with a whole host of new and awesome features. These include things like custom button mapping, stick and trigger sensitivity, vibration control, and even the ability to create macros with any button combination. This controller was designed with the Super Nintendo controller in mind in terms of form factor, but has additional palm support like something you would see on a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. This controller is compatible with Windows, Android, Mac OS, Steam, the Nintendo Switch, and even the number 2 item on our list, the Raspberry Pi 3B+. There are even gaming accessories that can be added to the controller to turn the controller into a dedicated mobile game system. These retail for just under $50 and in my opinion are well worth the price tag. They're easily the highest quality and most versatile third-party controller money can buy for under 50 bucks. But that's all I've got for you for this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and let me know in the comment section if you agreed with my list. If not, what would you have swapped out? What do you disagree with? Let me know. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, but other than that, I will talk to you guys again real soon.